All right, typical hiker channel. I am back from my trip out west. Here, let me show you my beautiful amaryllis. My mom loved these flowers, and I bought one because I just lost her. Just something pretty to put in the house, and people had given plants. And anyway, that thing is gorgeous. They had them at Walmart for like $5.50 or something like that. Look at that. There's another flower head coming out on it too, so there's going to be even more blooms. Those are really pretty. Anyway, I bought a bunch of gear. It came in while I was gone on my trip out west. Where should I start? I bought a brick. We'll start. That's the heaviest. I should look up the specs on this. I bought this off of Amazon. The only thing it's USB-C, but it also has a mini USB charge port as well. But I wanted to be able to carry one cord for my phone to charge, and then one to charge this as well with two options for charge. It claims that my phone, up to a Samsung Galaxy S24, this brick will charge 10 times from empty. So I want to say this thing's 2 pounds. Not going to be fun to carry that on trail, but it's either carry one big one or several smaller ones. And the smaller ones don't charge very long. So moving on, my neighbor's dog chewed up my Red Camp sit pad. These are on sale on Amazon right now. They're usually $13. I think they're down to $9.99 for, they're not even 2 ounces. It's a little smaller than a Z seat, but I like the strap that they've got on this better than the Z seat. So check these out if you want to get a lightweight, well-made sit pad. I bought a pair of gloves. I'm testing out equipment for cold weather is what I'm doing for hiking the trail. This was a pair I got off AliExpress. It was probably $5 or less. Okay, the nice thing about these, they say they're waterproof, but anything people can say, oh, this is waterproof, that's waterproof. The truth is, will it keep your hands warm when it's cold and wet outside? I'm going to test that around here first. But the nice thing about these, they're somewhat neoprene. Did I write the weight of these on here? Yeah, they're 3.19 ounces for the pair of them on a scale. So they're pretty lightweight. They've got a little zipper pocket to stash something. I don't know what you would stash in there. Boogers? I don't know. But the nice thing about these is you can operate your phone with the gloves on. They've got that, the little things on the finger, so you can type or you can swipe on your phone when the gloves are on. AliExpress, maybe $5 if you're lucky. They were really dirt cheap. I also bought a pair of waterproof socks. They were very inexpensive. They feel like neoprene. They showed a little video, the guy walking in water with these and then showing that his feet were still dry after doing that. They were less than $10. I don't know if I weighed these. No, I didn't. But for you Graham weenie people, they have a sizing chart. They were very cheap. Okay, they were really, really, very cheap. These, on my recent trip to Oregon, I had gone out and didn't take any gloves or anything. I did that hiking trip on the Silver Falls Trail. A comparable, very, very comparable pair of gardening gloves that had the lining inside like these have got. It was $20, and that was at a box chain store. These, maybe $5. Did I write? Yeah, 4.35 ounces for this pair of gloves. So they're a little heavier than the other option there, but would be fairly waterproof because of the rubberized coating. Would keep your hands warm because of the, it's like a fleece lining on the inside. So they're really comfortable to wear. Might be a good option so that you don't have to wear a pair of overgloves over your gloves. And it claims -30 and you're good. I don't know, but there it is. Once again, AliExpress. I think I ordered a whole bunch of stuff from AliExpress, and it was only $20-something, y'all. It was very inexpensive. It took about 2 weeks, maybe a little less, to get here. But very affordable, budget, cold weather camping gear is what basically this video is about. You can save some money and buy gear. Yeah, you're gonna have to order it from China, but there it is. So moving on, I don't want to make this video very long. I also bought, well, I'll get to those in a minute. This is a pair of down booties. This was the most expensive thing from AliExpress at $12, I think. So down booties, pretty much if you order them from anybody here in the States, they're gonna cost you about $50. Now the one thing, I'm gonna use my other hand for a minute to pull this out of this bag. I was just showing you that they come with a little stuff sack. You don't have to keep the stuff sack if you don't want to. The two booties with the stuff sack, 4.68 ounces. The thing I liked about these over a lot of the ones that you get in the States is they have this grippy, you can kind of go outside rather than just this material, which most of the time you're just gonna be sleeping in these things anyway to keep your feet warm in the cold weather. I wear a size 12, 13, and these just do fit me. My toes are pushing the ends of them. But so you could get a lighter pair if you didn't want the bottom. They had other companies that offered that, and I want to say they were $7 or $8 a pair. This pair gives you a little bit of walkie ability and maybe a little more durability for the bottom, and at 4.68 ounces for $12. I don't think you can go wrong, but you're going to pay $56, $40 on sale places in the States for something like that. One of my more expensive pieces of gear that I purchased, and I couldn't find, I've been talking to Chris Coney. Shout out to Chris Coney. If you're not watching his channel and his through hike of the AT, you probably ought to think about maybe doing that. This is from Enlightened Equipment. And this is a pair of mittens, because I asked him, I said, hey, Chris, how are you keeping your hands from freezing out on the trail? Well, you can wear gloves, but in really cold weather, if you don't have mittens, your hands are still going to be cold for the most part, from what I understand. These are down, okay? So they are absolutely not waterproof at all. So if they get wet, there goes all of your insulating properties gone. So he told me about a company that made over mitts to go over this out of Dyneema to keep these from getting soaked. And of course, the Dyneema is absolutely waterproof and would prevent that. I went to that company. Those Dyneema over mitts are like $86. I reached out to Hilltop Packs and suggested, hey, you see this? And they're sold out. And hey, maybe you should make this product. So there's a chance we'll see Hilltop Packs making an over mitt in the future. But these are really nice from Enlightened Equipment. Obviously, the minute you put your hand in, the warmth of your hand just starts heating them up like an oven. So they've got a drawstring there to tighten, and they go all the way up, halfway up your arm. But so they were out of the over mitts from the other company. Reached out to Hilltops, we'll see. But I did buy off of Amazon. There was a company that made waterproof over mitts for motorcycle riders, and they were about $13. So I bought a pair of those. I was gonna put those in this video, but I couldn't find them. I don't know where I've put them, if I put them in a pack, if I put them in a box, because I've been a little busy here lately with things. But I really like these from Enlightened Equipment. They are warm. The pair of them, 2.71 ounces. So that's about $56 for a pair of those from Enlightened Equipment. And I think they are having a sale right now. So something to keep in mind. The other thing I got from AliExpress was some toe socks. I didn't realize they were toe socks. They were merino wool, and when I was checking out, I saw that they were toe socks. Okay, well, I got toe socks, because that's another thing that Chris Coney is wearing to keep the toes from pushing together in the shoes and creating blisters. So a lot of your hikers will wear toe socks. Not trying to be cool or funky or anything like that, just trying to prevent blisters. So I think I got 3 pair of merino wool socks. They claim they're merino wool anyway from AliExpress. They were very inexpensive. Like I said, it was only 20 something bucks for the entire order of everything that I've showed you here from AliExpress. I'm wearing a pair of them because I wanted to see. They're kind of hard to put on. This was another something I'm going to look into. This is a newer company. I would say their shoes are very comparable with Altras. Now, will they hold up? Will they back up their warranty? I don't know, but the shoes are only like $53. They come in wide widths. The name of the company, they're available on Amazon. The name of the company is Fitville, okay? And this is the All Traction Trail version 3. So I weighed one shoe, for all you gram people, 13.7 ounces for one shoe. So add that together, and what is it, 27.4 for 2? No, well, it'd be more than that, wouldn't it? 26. Yeah, 27.4 ounces for both shoes. They do come in wide widths. They did come in the large sizes up to like 15, 16, I want to say. That's for my size for hiking shoes, a 13 wide. I think I could have gone with a regular 13. I will say this. They're extremely light. They feel good. Of course, I got them in a super funky color because, you know, hikers, they want to be seen and they want to be different, right? But I'm going to try these out off trail around here walking because I do a daily walking thing to get ready for a hike, and we'll see. Now, the only thing my concern was how well are they going to grip, because that's the same problem that I had with the Ultras, was that I just don't feel like that's going to grip that well. It just looks like a slippery sole because it's not Vibram. Obviously, you have to pay a lot of extra money to put a Vibram sole on your product. But I could be wrong, you know. I mean, just feeling it. And I've got a lot of friction just rubbing there. We'll see. So we'll see how these Fitville, you know, trying to go with a budget hiking shoe. You know, like a pair of Ultras, they say 300, maybe 500 miles all you're going to get. But to me, the construction seems very, very similar to Ultras. And it's, I don't know, like a third the price. It's 50. So Ultra's about 150 bucks. And these are 50. So why not? Why not give them a try? So, and there's those socks, the toe socks. Like I said, I was wearing a pair of them. They're warm. I'm going to test those out too for durability and what have you, because you never know with some of this made in China stuff. If you get out there and then it wrecks, you're on the trail, what are you going to do? All right, my last piece of gear, I'm going to thank Tom Walker, following Walker's World, put me onto this piece of gear. It's a Squack. What is it, Squack Mountain? What is it? Or just Squack. The name of the company, SQAK. Now, he has SQUAK. Tom Walker has a Walker's World discount code on the Squack website right now. So you order one of these, I want to say they're $50-something, comparable to these. Well, I would compare it to like a Melanzano or something like that. They've got a much more affordable version. It has a hood with a drawstring that you can pull up, you know, keep yourself warm. It's almost too warm for me to be wearing it here in the house. There's the little thumb holes. I've never owned a shirt with the thumb holes. I know you saw that in a lot of women's activewear clothing. That feature began to be available. What else? Well, for me, it's pretty form-fitting. I had to get the 3X. I can't really get off too well there, but yeah, I really appreciate that link, Tom, and I saved 15% using Walker's World code. This is my favorite piece of gear out of everything that I just bought. I really like it. I think it's going to help keep warm on the trail. for cold weather hiking. But that's all I got. This is way longer than I wanted to make this video. Tried to get through it fast, in one shot, no editing. So time to go and see you guys on the trail. Oh, and by the way, it was either Squack or Enlightened Equipment gave me a free coffee. And Squack gave me a personal little written note on the invoice, which is a nice little touch. Cottage company, good to help them out. I like helping small businesses. Waiting on a pack, my ULA circuit pack, and I'm waiting on some Hilltop packs, Dyneema, or that new material, I forget the name of it, being made. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.